Ask your question.
What are your overall thoughts of production?
Overall, I think the production went really well. Like any production, there were some issues that came up, but we were able to work through them. Probably our biggest issue was the first day, Saturday, was just getting behind. After lunch especially, we had this really big outdoor or exterior shot that we wanted to get with the car pulling up and things like that. And we got everything moved out, set up, and things like that. It was a really cold day, and after about an hour of setting up and getting ready to shoot it, the camera started having some issues with the lettuce adapter and things like that. Just things weren't functioning correctly. And we tried to resolve it outside and eventually moved the shot inside. But it wasted about 2 hours of our time, which pushed everything else back. But moving inside was the best decision because it actually turned out to be a lot better shot than we were even hoping for outside.
We were supposed to shoot the opening scene outside, and it was supposed to be a tracking dolly jib shot, and we tried to work out the scene. It was just extremely cold outside, extremely overexposed because we were shooting in the shadows and the background was overlit and we just could not get around it. The decision was made to move inside and have the scene entering, instead of entering from the outside and walking in, entering all the way into the garage. And I think that was a great decision because the shots turned out probably a lot better than it was envisioned. And we were able to work a lot more effectively indoors, and we were able to work a lot faster to make that and catch back up with our production time. Advantages of that location was it's had so much to offer. The warehouse was expansive. Being a building that is going to be turned into a production house, it already had a lot of stuff that was built pretty much for our use.
Where are we?
Oh, we're in a warehouse right now that's really awesome. There's a lot of space out here, and there's some other productions going on right now, so we got a bit of competition. I think Kelsey Grammer's going to stop in and say hey.
Nice. What do we say back to him?
I'm just going to give him my script. I'll be like, please read it.
Right now we're kind of getting the dolly set up and making sure that we're running smooth with that. We've got the jib on there as well, so we're making sure that all those components are running smoothly. We're kind of getting everything set up for lighting in another area. We've got a HMI going up right now. We're trying to make that duplicate some sunlight, so we're working on that a little bit too. Just kind of getting everything set up for our shot here. It's going to be a pretty nice shot here too. I'm pretty excited about it. We've got a nice kind of little table set up, a nice spotlight on it. It's going to look nice.
No, I'm a production designer. I help the director come up with the concept of how he wants things dressed on set. I'm pretty much set dresser, props guy, and I check for continuity from time to time. Like today, I never want to fill another glass of apple juice ever again. But that was mainly my position on this film. It's just helping the director find what he needs for his vision and for his actors, so it carries that to that next level.
I think the big concern was the location, like who was going to be working there, what conflicts might be going on, and we were hoping that there wouldn't be anything going on, and of course there was. There's a lot of construction happening and a lot of noise, and I believe the audio people are kind of crying about it, but...
So far today, I think it's gone a lot better than we expected. Like right now, there's all these sounds going on that are distracting the stuff that's going on, but so far it's gone really well.
There was the construction team there the first day, which made tons of noise, which we thought was going to be a major problem, but after I went back and listened to our audio, it ended up sounding pretty good. There's still going to be some things we're going to need to work at to try to take out, but a lot of the big noises and echoes that we heard in the background from the construction ended up almost emphasizing like the power and evilness in Walter's character.
I'm doing good. It's really cold out.
Yeah.
And 20th Century Fox is here invading on our territory, on the indie film's territory. But that's okay. We'll kick them out.
Nice.
Or maybe we'll just make them work with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or for us?
for us. Even better. Even better. For us. For us. Work for us. So.
Yeah, we had to do pickups for shots of cops running through the building to get Walter. We did that the first day. We had 4 cops, 2 of them being students, one of Patrick Mraz and the other being Eric Gandy. And the second day we needed to do a few pickups of that. So we devised a shot of just, the cop's feet running by frame. And we had to match everybody's shoes, and one of the cops was wearing white shoes, so we had to get somebody with white shoes and everything. And they asked me to do it. So I was like, sure, I want to get in on this. And I played Eric Gandy's part. So that was fun. Yeah, Gandy, if you look at some of the footage of his stuff, he was doing these kind of funny, skips with his feet or shuffling of his feet, and we were just laughing behind the monitor. And he finally did a good job ultimately. But yeah, so I was playing him, so I kind of channeled that a little bit. I did a little bit of a foot shuffle in a couple takes. But yeah, that was fun. I didn't, and I'm not even on frame, and I have my hands like this, look at the gun. I'm like total loser, but it was fun. Action. It's exceeded expectations in a lot of ways, really. The cinematography, for sure. I knew Trevor was going to do an awesome job, but man, that his lighting and his shots, it really made the movie unique and come alive and look like a professional film. I mean, it looks more like a professional film than any student film I've ever been a part of. And just the whole team, just how everything. Even though we had setbacks and we were behind a couple times, the whole team. There was no stress. No real stressful, hot-headed issues. Everybody was so great. I couldn't have been happier on set with how everybody was behaving and everybody was working.